I don't want to get to MC yet, but I am going to.
Alright. One more fuzz? You want more fuzz? Really? Alright. Not bad for a canard lover. That doesn't make sense. I guess if you get DMZ'd, it could be nobody's fault but yours. No one likes icky midtones. Oh, jeez. Break out the wah-wah pedal? I don't have a wah pedal. You're a wah pedal. Can you play the fast version? Yeah, of course. So what do you think? They'll show the car racing against to show it off? Like the Cybertruck pulling an F-150? Maybe a Ferrari? We're out of tune just a little bit. No, awesome dude, I haven't. Interested? Not really. You can play the air drums from all the things she said very well too. I can play the real drums doing that, dude. Yeah, my middle finger always does weird things when I play Master. I don't know. I mean, it should be like, if you're playing a power chord, it should be like this. But my middle finger is gigantic because look at my hand compared to the fretboard. It's tough for me to get my damn fingers around, like, in the right spots because freaking got meat hooks. Play Wonderwall? You're my Wonderwall. I don't skill.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Hang on. I screwed it up. Some people recognized it right away. It has to do with going to Plaid. You're under the gun, out on the run, gonna set the night on fire. Out on the run, under the gun, playing to win. Raise your hand. Ooh. Play the power chords correctly, moron. Always when I'm eating. That's right. Likes, 32-month resub. When we're going to Plaid. So, about that Ford Galaxy. Somewhere in the Ford Galaxy. There we go. Dark Helmet would approve, that's right. Never wear that mask down in front of me. How do I know you're not making faces at me under that thing? I just put on my plaid dress shirt ready for the show. Word. Bueno. My Model Y is out in the garage honking. Something must be going on. No way, Hit-Faced. Really? This is a little bit different variation, Zell, but it's called Rumble by Link Ray. That's what this song is based off of. I added a couple of things into it myself, because the original song doesn't. It's on a vibrato, so it's like. I don't have that. I have different distortion, and then I throw the. Hey, Max. How do the automatones feel about it? Automatones appreciate all musical instruments. Calm the desert, you hear me? Calm the desert! What guitar you got there, partner? Squire Stratocaster. Look at the pickups. That means I can do this with a Fender. Ready? Some people will understand. Can you have it? No. We ain't found nothing. I don't know how to do the whole tapping thing through Eruption. I can get most of it. And then it goes to here. Play a song you made up, alright? You'll never afford it. Live in the now. It's very simple. A very simple song. It's just A to G to D to A. And then there's, what is this called? D minor 7th? I'll just play you some waiting music. It's fun. Plate girl from Panama? I don't know what that means. 95, I don't know what that means. No. Linux, thanks for the raid, man. Know any Nirvana? I don't actually. Jukebox Hero? I think it goes. I'm not playing Metallica context. Metallica got DMCA'd from Twitch by themselves. Not playing Metallica ever. Standing in the rain with his head down low. Couldn't get a ticket. It was a one-night show. Heard the roar of the crowd. He could picture the scene. Put his head to the wall, and like a distant scream, he heard one guitar. D. There we go. That doesn't sound right. It's A. No. No, it sounds right, but I think the guitar's out of tune. And that boy's gonna make it to the top. And be a jukebox hero. It's down, 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 down. Yeah. Dirty White Boy, that's a good song. Any Foo Fighters? No, not off the top of my head. That whole album is fire. You're damn right it is. When you work tomorrow but you can't sleep. Rat? Oh, freaking Rat, dude. Hell yeah. Round and Round, I forget how to play, dude. I can play You're in Love, though. You take a midnight subway train, calling all the shots. And then it goes, You're in love. I forget how to play Round and Round, Warhawk, I'll be honest with you. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It was originally 10. It's 11:15 and it's almost 11:30 now. Alice Cooper? I don't know any Alice Cooper. Out on the streets. You make the light. I always cross the line. Tied in our belts. Abuse the selves. Get it away. Livestream says 3 minutos. Maybe we should switch over to the YouTube stuff. Well, I was prove it tonight like Romeo to Juliet. Welcome to the internet. Have a look around. It was aliens, I tell ya. I know who Alice Cooper is, Warhawk. Yeah. School's out for summer. Alright, I'm gonna slip. Alright. Good night, Pythos. $11:15 p.m. ish. All right, that's enough. Are you sufficiently entertained? Elin is above the gods of time. Yeah. Was that a typo? It was supposed to be 6:11. The hell am I looking at? When does this happen in a movie? Now. You're looking at now, sir. Everything that's happening now is happening now. What happened to then? You missed it. When? Just now. When will then be now? Soon. You should do it, Hawks. 6 a.m. here. Why am I awake? I don't know. Why are you making pudding at 3 a.m.? Because I've lost control of my life. Live in 60 seconds. All right. It's the final countdown. It's the final countdown. I don't want to get freaking sued, so I'm going to change up the lyrics and the pitch of the song. I'm going to change it right now. There you go. We changed it up. Excuse me, one live, excuse me, one live, excuse me, I've been lied to, false advertising. If you aren't intonated, you can't get DMCA'd. Smart. Yeah, that's why I don't care if the tuning on the guitar goes bad, Switchio, because, yeah, it doesn't matter. The stream was so fast you already missed it. When was it?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
See, this is why, chat, I just put starting soon, alright? This is why I do this, okay? This is why, alright? It's a nominal window of going live, okay? There's a reason I do that. The reason I do that is because of this. Yeah, it's about an hour. Eastern doubtful time. When will soon be now? Yes. Elon doesn't time. Elon time-int. More like it. Wait, what? I'm going to just do a quick refresco there. Nope. Are you 60 seconds into the future? Maybe. Did you guys know that Elon is an anagram for Nello, which is gibberish? Yeah. Did you know that sometimes I get stupid? I shoot an arrow like Cupid. I use a word that don't mean nothing, like lupid. I sang on Do What You Like, and if you missed this, I'm the one that said, just grab them in the biscuits. Oh, 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 oh! I think this is the sound that my dishwasher makes when it's not working. This is a little better. You think the pattern? Do you think the pattern in the background is an homage to Spaceballs? Yeah, absolutely. I think my laundry just finished, dudes. Let's have Karate. I got an idea. For this hot new record we're gonna cut. Let's have a dying parrot in the background. Straight fire, man. I like this one though. This is nice. You want me to throw like electric drums in? Parrot vocals, you say? This sounds like Test Shot, I'll be honest with you. Tonight we are serving you cringe and a little bit of DMCA. Oh, don't worry, .com. I hope to make you cringe in all new and exciting ways. It's my job. Cat jams. Oh. Is the next track coming? Or are they starting? Damn it. If Elon pops out of a cake, I'm gonna scream. I would find that pretty damn funny, actually. Just, hey guys! What the broken washing machine, you say? I don't know if I want to click on that. I don't know if I want to click on that, man. Sorry. I was expecting it to not drop like that. Here, I got something for you guys here. There you go. There you go. Is that good? Is this good? Are we good?
I'm the little voice in your head, warrior.
Narrator, it was not good. Zero. Ah! Yeah, karate, maybe. Where you go? You better be wearing that tonight. That'd be awesome. That would just make my day. Oh, no, no, not that. I want to change that scene. There we go. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that right there. Put him in the car? Alright, hold on. Oops, nope. Alright, hang on 1 second. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong monitor, moron. Yep. Now what we gotta do is just crop it a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. It's perfect. It's not perfect. It's just, you can just stay over here. Just. Over there. Now screenshot it and send it to him? Nah, I'm not doing that. Put Jim in the passenger seat? Jim? What's the story with Wario? The story with Wario is a cautionary tale. Alright? About not slandering Italians, okay? Italians matter too. He slept with Princess Peach. It's just not right, Michael. Michael, that is just not right. Now Jeff in the trunk. It's true, karate. I didn't say I was Italian, forlorn. I just said Italian knives matter. What are you, racist or something? Hey, Ismic, how did KSB go? Another successful test flight. Had some problems during re-entry again, Ismic, but different problems than we had last time, so we're getting there. It's also a cautionary tale of people who aren't performers not hosting SNL. Ooh. Cringe, bro. Stop fighting the air? I'm a Wario. I'm gonna win. So we're saying I shouldn't call him Evil Mario. That's racist. Yes, man. Are you anti-Mario medic? The jam, though, this is pretty good. Ah, cornbread, yes, you're right. You ain't one of them there Sega fans, NASA man, are you? We don't take too kindly to hedgehog types around here. Yeah, Forfa, we had some interesting things happen. Ah! Stop it! Don't do that again, Bram. Fine, I'll leave. I actually don't care. I'd like just in case anybody that's coming in here took that seriously. Donkey Kong's the best game ever? I disagree. It's a very good game, but I think Mortal Kombat on Sega Genesis is the best video game ever. Nintendo, don't. Yeah, it was pretty cool. The SSDO one was a little bit unorthodox compared to past designs, but... That's an awesome badge, Thomas. Who is dealing with DN? What do you mean, Max? Drop the bass! He's dealing with D's nuts. Wow. Wow. What year is it? You should feel terrible about yourself for doing that unironically. You should feel terrible about yourself. Holy crap. People still make that joke? Wow. People were making that joke when I was in high school, man. That was 15 years ago. What the hell? You should feel bad. You should feel bad.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fremont, California. We're out here at the test track of our Fremont factory, just a few meters away from where we actually build all of our Tesla vehicles. We're super excited to have you all here. In fact, almost 9 years ago, on June 22nd, 2012, we had our first Model S delivery event right over there in the factory. So we've come a long way in a few years. We set out to design, engineer, and manufacture the best car in the planet, and we've been working tirelessly every day to try to make that happen. And tonight, we're going to show you the next best version of Model S. And I brought this along because we might be breaking a few records. But more about that later. So let's get Elon out here and have him show you how we made the best car in the world.
Thank you, Franz. That's not me, guys.
A car of any kind.
The Model S. This is an ambitious goal to create a whole new kind of car. A lot of Wall Street is betting Tesla can't get it done.
Nice. No audio. Kick the sound guy in the face, please. Oh, that's pretty dope. I saw 4 figures in the horsepower right there. Oh, dude, that is a money-looking car. Yo, I like that. Dude, look at that car. That car looks great. This with the sound production didn't suck. Mullet lawn.
All right. Thanks for coming and thanks for tuning in. So, as Franz was saying, this is 9 years since we delivered the first Model S, the first car produced here in Fremont. So almost a decade. And I think we're really taken it to a whole new level with Plaid. Some of you may know that, I mean, basically our product plan is stolen from Spaceballs. So we've gone Plaid speed. So what we really wanted to achieve here is like, well, why make this really fast car that's crazy fast and everything? And I think there is something that's quite important to the future of sustainable energy, which is that we got to show that an electric car is the best car. Hands down. You know?
I agree with that. Sure.
So it's got to be clear. It's like, man, this is sustainable energy cars. It can be the fastest cars, can be the safest cars, can be the most kick-ass cars in every way. And that's why we did the Plaid. It's just to show hands down, this is the way to go. So, yes. Pressing slide. There we go. All right. So we've made huge improvements from the original car. Well, actually, who here, has anyone here, probably some have, bought the early Model S? Like the, yeah. All right. Well, thank you for your support. You can see the huge improvements we've made. So, and it started off with good performance, but now with Plaid, we've managed to break the 2-second barrier, if you will.
Wow.
No production car has ever done 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds.
What the?
So,
that's pushing like Formula One car.
So
quick.
and this is
Under
a
2 seconds.
4-door car, seats 5 adults, et cetera, et cetera. It's like, you
It's
know,
a 4,000-pound car. That
I mean,
goes
this is
0 to
like
60.
what I call like limit of physics engineering. It's not relative engineering. It's like, what does physics say we can do? Because physics is the law and everything else is a recommendation. So, in addition to
let me move myself
a
out
crazy
of the way, guys.
performance, it's also got a longer range. Even with the tri-motor high performance, it's got almost a 400-mile range. And in the dual motor configuration, it's got a 412-mile range. So 420, give or take. So
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Really wish we could see the
that
slide.
joke will never end.
That's the weed.
So
number.
and we've also improved the supercharging speed, so you can get 187 miles of range in 15 minutes. So
Okay.
yeah, so quickest production car, to be clear, of any kind ever made. Like I said, first to ever break the 2-second barrier. Later tonight, you'll get a chance to drive around the track, and
I don't want to do that.
like this is really something you have to feel to believe, because it hits you right in the limbic system. It's like, damn, like, whoa, yeah.
Yeah.
It is basically, what is the car that we can, how can we make a spaceship a car, you know? So, hello. So, let's see.
Slides?
Yep. And then in terms of additional stats, it's also the fastest production car to complete a quarter mile, so 9.23 seconds. It's got a 200-mile-an-hour top speed, over 1,000 horsepower,
Bro,
almost 400-mile range.
1,020 horse.
Charges
I can get
so
behind
fast,
that.
it'll be probably done by the time you have a coffee, basically.
187 miles at 15 is not bad.
And talking about some of the sort of details behind it, so we have an all-new battery pack, and then something we're really proud of is the new carbon-sleeved rotors for the motor. So this is the first time that there's, to the best of our knowledge, there's been a production electric motor that has a carbon overwrapped rotor.
Torque.
So
the torque vectoring, that's cool.
This is a super hard thing to do because carbon and copper have at very different rates of thermal expansion. So in order to do a carbon overwrapped rotor, you've got to wind it at extremely high tension. It's a very hard thing to do. We actually had to design the machine that makes the rotor. So no such machine existed before.
Wow.
Also means we can have the electromagnetic field be super efficient and have a tight gap even at super high RPM. And it's single speed from 0 to 200 miles an hour. So it's just, the RPM is so crazy that just the centrifugal force wants to expand the rotor. So the carbon overwrap actually holds the rotor, basically holds the rotor together.
That's freaking
It's
fascinating, dude.
Madness.
That's really freaking cool.
So,
that's really cool. Tesla hype aside, that's
so,
awesome
let's see.
engineering.
In fact, we're going to show you the motor. In fact, you might have had a chance to see the drive unit. And we can go closer.
How does that thing hold together?
I mean, this is really an amazing work of engineering.
That's awesome. That's so damn cool.
Yeah. There's just never been an electric motor like this. I mean, you can pick this motor up with your hands, and it can accelerate a 2-ton car to 60 miles an hour in 2 seconds. I mean, that kind of power to weight is insane. Yeah.
So there's the reduction
So
gear
it
right
goes.
there.
And
this is where
it
the
goes up
half shafts come
to
out?
20,000 RPM and maybe a little more. So
20K, man. That's beast for a motor that big. That's really cool. I really
yeah,
like
we're
the
taking a
engineering.
close look at it.
I really like it a lot.
So
Dude, that's so cool.
let's see. Okay, let's switch back to the slide.
Oh, look at the windings. Oh, that's so legit. Oh, that is badass, man.
We also were able to achieve the lowest drag
Oh,
coefficient of any car ever made. So, yeah.
0.2.
So,
it's pretty freaking
really,
good.
I think Tesla engineering has outdone itself here. This is a car that looks good, but also gets an incredible drag coefficient. And this is the true drag coefficient of the car, including with wheels in motion. Sometimes you'll hear drag coefficients quoted, but that'll be without the wheels moving. And the wheels cause sort of air churn and incremental drag. And this is the actual drag coefficient of the car.
So when the wheels spin, they shoot air out the
to have
sides.
a good-looking sports
and
car,
it creates drag.
have that lower drag coefficient is really tough. So.
That's
We also
pretty damn
have
impressive.
the latest and greatest in heat pump, which is basically the HVAC system for the car. It's 30% better cold weather range and requires 50% less energy for cabin heating in freezing conditions. Yeah, so you'll see very little degradation in cold weather. And the radiator is twice as big for heat rejection. So you'll be able to actually do back-to-back 0 to 60s, go on the track, just haul ass, and as you'll see tonight, this car is just going to do over and over again, and it doesn't get winded.
They gotta regulate the temperature in the batteries.
I think we gotta
If
take
you run more
this,
current
back
through
to
the
maybe the
batteries, they get
Nürburgring.
hot and then they don't work as well.
See what happens. And then, of course, when we first delivered the Model S, there were no superchargers anywhere in the world. So back in 2012, no superchargers anywhere. Now there are 25,000 superchargers all around the world. So,
I like the tech.
we opened 30 just in the last week. And we're just going to keep going so that you can basically travel anywhere you want with peace of mind, super easy, keep increasing the power of the superchargers. We're 250 kilowatts. Obviously, that we'll start going to 280, 300, 350. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
And then it's also engineered for maximum safety as well. So, in fact, this is designed to be our aspiration for this car. It still has to be tested by the U.S. government, but we think we can get the lowest probability of injury of any car ever tested. So, in fact, these are the actual NHTSA probability of injuries numbers. All top 5 cars with the lowest probability of injuries ever tested, all 5 are Teslas. So.
A little bit safer than my truck, huh?
With the Plaid Model S, what you have is a car that is faster than quicker than any sports car, and it's like faster than any Porsche, safer than any Volvo, in the same car. That's insane. It's like
how much?
Yeah.
No,
So,
Deepak, no, it doesn't.
And then the design, we've obviously made a lot of refinements to the exterior. And then we've completely redone the interior. So
that steering wheel,
once you drive the new Model S, it really feels like you're driving the future.
Cool.
And other cars are going to, especially like non-Tesla cars, are going to feel very last century.
What if I like last century?
So all new
Safer than a
interior.
Volvo? Something stuff la
As you can see,
vida.
we changed the orientation of the main screen, so it's easier to watch movies and that kind of thing in landscape.
Screen mounted in the back of the
Exactly.
center console. That's cool, man. That's sick. I dig that.
In other
That's
notes,
a
we
really
have
cool
ventilated front seats. So, yeah. Anyway, it's. I think it's really. You drive around and it really feels like, okay, we're in 2021. Great. We have this yoke steering wheel, which is a little different, but I think once you try it, you'll think it's great.
I hope it's 90 degrees lock to lock, or else you're gonna have
the
problems.
visibility of the main screen is super clear, especially
really
for
freaking cool.
autopilot. So you can see the entire panoramic view you can basically see the mind's eye of the car, yeah, it's really cool.
Because if you have to turn it over again, what do?
And then we've gotten rid of the stalks. So, I think generally all input is error. So we want, if you have to do something that the car could have done already, that should be taken care of. The software should just do it. So you can actually just literally walk up to the car, it senses that you're approaching, unlocks the car based on your phone. It just basically pairs with your phone, knows that you're coming to the car, opens the door, extends the handle, you sit down, and you just drive. You don't have to press the drive or anything like that. The car knows you want to drive. It figures like, yeah, good guess, So, and then it's using the autopilot system to know where the obstacles are. So obviously, if there's something in front of you, you want to go backwards, and if there's something in back
What
of
if
you, you want
someone
to go
steals
front.
your phone?
Most likely. And then
Somebody steals your phone, then
it
you're
will
screwed.
adapt to your to your needs. So if it sees that you're always doing this, you're changing to reverse or forward in particular situations, it'll try to remember that and geocode it to that location. So then you won't have to do it in the future. It will just
boring,
keep
that's true.
minimizing the amount of input that you need to do until the car just reads your mind. So it's gonna be great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've redesigned the interior. We've moved the interior so that the
I like the interior.
The front IP is actually slimmer and thinner, so we were able to move the
Especially that.
the front seats forward, giving more room to the back seat, and we reclined the back seat more and reduced the interior trim. So basically, the current Model S, the back seat is not amazing, but the new one, it's actually a legit back seat, I'd say. It's like, it's good. So you can, I think it's quite a comfortable back seat, and
Yeah,
you've got also a rear
I like
screen.
that. That's really cool.
And you can control everything from the back. Yeah.
It's got dual wireless chargers
It's got
in the front and rear.
Dual inductive chargers for your phones
Hey,
in the
stop
back, and dual
copying me,
inductive
you dick.
in the front. And it's a 36-watt power supply, so you can actually charge like your, laptop or anything. Basically, it's a 36-watt USB-C. Yeah.
That's cool. I like
it can
that.
also
That's really cool.
pair with multiple Bluetooth devices simultaneously. So multiple people could be controlling music, or somebody could be playing a video game. So it's you can do multiple wireless things simultaneously. And then, similar to the Model 3 and Y, instead of having air vents, we use intersecting columns of air. So, and we just vary the speed of the air. So you don't have to. There's no vents that you can see, and you can just touch the screen and move the screen around, and it'll just move the air wherever you want it. And the air is much more diffuse.
That's cool.
It just feels like an invisible air conditioning system.
That's
great.
cool. That's cool. I
So-
like that. That's pretty neat.
And it's a tri-zone, so there's a zone for the rear, and a front and left front, right front zone. So.
That's kind of all right. That's pretty cool.
And then the 17-inch
pretty cool.
touchscreen it feels like a movie theater. The sound is incredible. And yeah,
Hey, nice
so
footage.
you can really it's like a home theater experience. So if you're sitting somewhere waiting, or for whatever reason, or at a supercharger, you can just catch up on what your favorite Netflix show or iTunes or whatever the case may be, YouTube, and of course you can also play video games.
I like that footage, Ian.
So,
Footage
and
is
the
pretty
same
dope.
thing for the rear. So you can rear. It basically the
actually
system feeds
happened,
all
you
three
know.
screens, and so you can do
Twice.
things front, rear. It's great. We have an all-new sound system designed by Tesla Audio, and we have acoustic glass throughout the car, so the car is very quiet
That's
when going
cool.
down the highway, even at very high speeds, like you're like doing like 100 miles an hour, still quiet.
Wow.
And this is a Tesla
Dude, almost
designed
1,000
codec,
watts.
so it will keep uploading improved versions of the sound system. It's completely software defined, so we'll keep tweaking it and dynamically adjusting to whether you're using streaming, or whether it's coming
Elon
via
don't
Bluetooth from your
screw
phone,
around, dude.
or different streaming services. It'll actually, and if the data rate changes, it'll
Yeah, adjust base, I know,
adapt
right?
that. So basically, it always sounds good. And that's just going to get better. So,
Capybara, I love it.
and then we've got an all-new UI. So,
Wow, that's actually
really want waypoints. Okay, does everybody here want waypoints? All right, fine, we'll do waypoints. God damn it. All right.
It's pretty good. All right, whatever, fine. Great.
Dude. All right, we'll do waypoints, fine.
Why the hell? What? Just set the GPS to the
But
destination.
obviously, it also interfaces with your calendar. So if you just
I don't understand.
basically if you just get in the car and you just sort of swipe down from navigate, you don't have to enter anything. Just swipe down. The car will automatically figure out if you want to go to home, work, or what's on your calendar. So it'll default to calendar priority. And obviously, if you're at home and it's kind of a weekday or whatever, it assumes you're going to go to work. So you just swipe down, it automatically navigates to work, and checks traffic and gives you an optimal route. So it's just like a nice little easy thing. And you can actually set it to automatically generate the most probable route. So you just get in, and it's going to guess what route you want, and you don't have to press anything.
What the frick?
Yeah.
It's like some
So
Demolition Man
anyway,
stuff.
the UI's
Remember the cars in Demolition Man?
basically easy to move around, expand, contract, shift music to the left, to the right, and we're going to keep improving it. So
pretty cool.
It basically feels like a modern tablet or phone. So. And then
I like it, dude. I like the Model S looks really
it's not
nice
PS,
lowered.
not PS4, it's PS5. So I think there's never been a car that has state-of-the-art computing technology, state-of-the-art infotainment, where this is literally at the level of a PlayStation 5. So, yeah, I mean, if you think about the future where the car is often in autopilot or full self-driving mode, then entertainment is going to become increasingly important. So you're going to want to watch movies, play games, use the internet, just all the things you want to do if you're not driving. And this is actual PlayStation 5 level performance.
You could play KSP on that.
We're going to try to do a gaming demo.
Is that GTA? That's GTA!
Yes,
Oh no, it's Cyberpunk.
it can play Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
So this is somebody playing the car right now. This is playing live.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So it's like pretty great. So have fun in the game. It's
like
gonna be
pretty
great. So all right. So high frame rate will do 60 frames a second with state-of-the-art games.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Where's the bugs? Yeah, I know.
All right, so we got incredible performance, interior of the future. I think engineering that's practically alien. So, like I said, simultaneously the safest car in the world and the fastest. This is insane. So, we also got look at some things like the power curve. So I think this really illustrates the difference. It maintains 1,000 horsepower all the way up to 200 miles an hour.
How is that possible?
This car crushes.
Look at the freaking dyno. Are you kidding me?
All right.
How is that possible? No, that's not.
So. Yes. All right, and deliveries begin now. So we're in production. We're going to deliver the first 25 cars now, and then basically should be at several hundred cars per week soon, and 1,000 cars a week probably next quarter. So
ridiculous, Brad.
please enjoy. We put a lot of work into this. I'd like to thank the incredible work of the Tesla
There's no curve in that
engineering
power
and
curve. This ain't a
production
power
teams.
curve. This is a power line.
It's
Right, Jacko? Crazy.
So my hat is off to Tesla engineering, production, design, the whole group. They put their heart and soul into this. So hope you enjoy it. So let's deliver some cars. All right.
I saw it, Just Face, right? So they have the coils inside of the engine, or inside of the motor. The coils inside of the motor are wrapped in carbon fiber to allow them to spin to higher RPMs. That's ridiculous, man. Man. You can have any color you want, Kuro, as long as it's black. Carbon overwrapped rotors, 20,000 RPM. Good God. The dyno. The dyno, it just maintains 1,000 horsepower up to 200 miles an hour. That's ridiculous. I don't think a gas engine can do that. I mean, that's pretty insane, man. 130K. I mean, I'll be honest with you. That's pretty damn good for 130K. Is Tim there? I don't know. So, guys, okay, so the reason why that carbon overwrap thing is really interesting is because, okay, if you, like, picture a deflated, like, whoopee cushion, right? And you start spinning it around your finger. What is it gonna do? It's gonna wobble out, and it's gonna get wider, right? The centrifugal force is gonna make it wider, right? That's basically what happens to metal at very, very high RPMs. It'll start to stretch. Even metal, the angular momentum from the metal will stretch it. Like how you can, with enough force, you can dent metal, right? The angular momentum is going to stretch the thing out, right? So you have kind of a material science limit. They wrap the rotors in carbon fiber to avoid that problem, to hold the rotor together, to keep the tolerances right so the motor can maintain power all the way up to 200 miles an hour. And it can hit 20,000 RPM. That car is like 4,500 pounds. That's insane. For the Euro people, that's like, 2,200 kilo car? Easy. 2,100 kilograms? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous that it can do 0 to 60 in about 2 seconds. That's Formula 1 car quick. Oh, hi, Tim Dodd. Was Timmy there? Oh, yeah, he was. Cool. Bad Wolf. I don't really want to be filthy rich. Too much stress, IMO. However, man, to be rich enough to get the first one of those initial 25, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like the Plaid. That's really cool. Yeah, they also had the tri-motor design. Can we go back to that? They showed it only really, really quick. I wanted to... Here, let's go take a look. Alright. Entropy, yeah, I want to see the test stand where they test those friggin' motors, man. That's unbelievable. Yeah, check that out. Carbon sleeved freaking rotors. And there's 2 of them in the back. Can you explain torque vectoring? When you're going around a corner, one motor spins at a differential RPM. Torque vectoring works like a limited slip differential almost. But you're distributing power to the outside tire more than the inside tire, so the torque will actually get you to go around the corner, 619. Yeah, that's torque. That's really freaking cool. So, like, okay, when you're driving around a corner in a regular car, right, the inner wheel has a smaller radius than the outer wheel. Why? Because one is closer. Like, if the car is pivoting, right, and you have a pivot point, right, and it's going around the circle, the outer wheel is going to have a higher radius than the inner wheel. The radius is going to be more. So that one is going to have to spin faster than the inside one, right? Think about, like, track runners, like in track and field. If anybody plays track and field, they have a staggered start so everybody runs the same distance, right? Now, in a differential, what a differential does is allows the tires to spin at different speeds through a series of spider gears, all right? Now, a limited slip differential allows power to be distributed evenly between the left and right tires, okay? So you don't have one wheel breaking loose and the other wheel not making traction. This takes that kind of concept, right, and takes it kind of to the next level. What does that mean? Well, when you're going around a corner, that thing can actually speed up the outer wheel because you have 2 motors in the back, all right? There's 2 motors. There's one on either side. So you could slow down this one and increase speed on the other. The 2 motors are doing basically what a differential will do, only you're always getting traction all the time. So it can use the torque from the motors to steer the car around a corner faster, which is actually really friggin' cool. That's really, really cool. No, the defense is wrong. All right, Swishio, good night. If the car had 4 motors, a single corner could have 100% of the power. I think that's what they're saving for the Roadster, Hellfish. Either that or this is a prototype for the Roadster. But yeah, I agree. I would want direct drive to 4 wheels. That would be really cool. Really, really cool, man. That's cool. I like that. You know, and you know, people are saying, "Oh, what about the range, EJ?" I don't care about the range, man. I like muscle cars that make 800 horsepower. Do range? What range? Miles per gallon? No. Not miles per gallon. It's smiles per gallon. Okay, smiles per gallon. Okay, there's a difference here. It's smiles per gallon, guys. Jeez, don't be stupid. Smiles per gallon, meaning that it lasts as long as it makes you to smile. Oh, I'm out of gas, you know. No, man. Yeah, no, like, it's actually a crazy piece of kit here, dude. Oh man, see, what's crazy to me is not just the fact that they can get so much power out of those motors, but what the hell did they have to do to that cross member? What is this cross member made out of to get that to hold everything together without it just completely ripping itself apart? Is there a shirt for that? Smiles per gallon? I don't know. Likes here. Let me take a look. Let's see. Yeah. See. Look at the freaking cross members on this. Look at how beefy the cross member is. So okay, what does that mean? Okay. Long story short, you have two motors. Those motors are spinning at 1,000 RPM. Likes, and I know you know this. It's tough to want to keep the motor in place, right? You need something to hold this thing all together, right? Look at the size. The cross beam that's holding the two motors and the struts together is freaking, looks to be about this thick. That's really thick for a freaking car. That's damn thick. And there's two of them. There's one over here and there's one over here. The cross member is made from unobtainium. I mean, Zeppelin, you see how much beef this is? This looks like a 4x4, man. It's crazy. And there looks like they're running just regular double wishbone up front. Double wishbone, and then maybe, what is that? I mean, what is this? Is it like trailing arms or something? Hold on. No, it's double wishbone again. Double wishbone with a McPherson. I think the back is important for impact. Well, that's the subframe, 619. That isn't even the frame of the car. This is just the subframe. The bumper is back there somewhere, right? Because there's a whole boot in the back. There's a whole trunk back there. And then there's the front, too. These aren't the bumpers. Those aren't the bumpers. That's the cross member. You see how thick that? It's as thick as a damn bumper. I mean, you have to hold this whole damn thing together. Does NASCAR have differential torque? No. The battery is based off of the long Model 3 block cells, not the tiny block cells of the original S. Interesting. Minnesota sports has finally pulled through. The Twins beat the Yankees 7-5. Yes! Good job, Builder. Screw the Yankees. That's pretty nuts, dude. So, not to change the subject, but why did you trigger range termination on the pad? For that matter, why did the pad have a range termination system? I didn't, and I don't know, Yarg. I've never seen it do that. Screw you. Keep losing. Username 14-month resub. Damn the Twins. Don't blame. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. Hibbit. Jeez. Is Elon going to launch one of these on Super Heavy Starship? You know, for consistency, Mr. Bond. They should launch the new Roadster on Starship, bring it up into space, and then bring it back down. Now that would be cool. That heat pump system too is a big deal. Why is the heat pumps a big deal? Who cares? Well, what do you mean heat pumps? Well, batteries don't like getting hot. If batteries get too hot, they don't work as well. So there needs to be a climate control system on your batteries. If there isn't, if they get too cold, they won't work well. If they get too hot, they also don't work well. So the having that over-engineered heat pump and the twin radiators is actually a really good way to help keep this thing all sealed. Could you get moon tires for this thing? Maybe. Also, brief rundown on the discussion over the KSP news. I'm bummed out, but the developers are moving to KSP 2, so I'm not totally bummed out, Yarg. But I'm also a little bummed out. It's been a long ride, dude. Yeah, heat pumps, that's cool. Like, that's really cool. Oop. That's very, very interesting. This was really neat. I really like this. What was with the hammer and breaking records? Well, the performance from this car is breaking a lot. I mean, guys, okay. So for the people that are Tesla fans, all right, I'm a car fanatic. I love cars. I don't give a crap what it is. That's really freaking cool. I really appreciate this. I also appreciate cars that have 800 horsepower and a big snarling internal combustion engine. I don't care. I don't care either. Dude, I don't care what it is. If it goes fast, I like it. That goes really fast. They broke a lot of production car records, guys. Sub 2 seconds 0 to 60 is unreal. That is... Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 60 miles an hour. That's push back into your seat. That's like a roller coaster fast. Like, you ever been on the roller coasters that launch? It's that quick. What did you say about KSP2 and devs? Please explain. Kerbal Space Program 1.12 is the final patch for Kerbal Space Program, and the developers are moving to work on KSP2 after this patch releases on the 24th. How does that compare to the new Roadster performance teased a couple years back? It's close, Yarg. It's close. As much as I want to drool over the car, feel free to Discord me whenever about it if you want. I gotta get some sleep. Okay. Yeah, it has a 0.2 coefficient of drag. That's really, really good. So, what is coefficient of drag? Coefficient of drag is if you're, like, looking at the front of the car. It's like the total amount of surface area that gets exposed to laminar flow. So, basically, how much the car has to move, how much surface area of the car is moving air out of the way. The less air that you have to move out of the way, the less drag you're going to make, the lower your coefficient of drag. Long story short, it's a little more complicated than that, but that's, I always explain it like air, like the car, when it drives through the air, it has to push it out of the way, like a boat has to push water out of the way when it goes through the water, right? Cars have to do that too, because air is fluid, just like water. It's not fluid like liquid. Air is a fluid thing, right? You have to push it out of the way. And if you can't push it out of the way fast enough, it'll compress, and that compression will create high pressure, which will create drag. It's interesting that Elon mentioned the wheels as well. The wheels, when they spin, they work like a fan, and they can shoot air out the sides. And that also can create a lot of drag because it's moving air. Once again, moving air is the key. So 0.208 coefficient of drag is absurd. That's really crazy considering it's a full-size sedan. It's really, really, really cool, actually. I really kind of dig it. I can't afford it, but whatever. Alright, let's watch these numbers here real quick. Damn, that's fast. Oh, Elon let out. He let out, man. He let out. He let off. He wimped out. Hershey's Park Stormrunner goes 0 to 72 in 2 seconds. It makes me sick for an hour. Like, Larry, that's what this is doing here. Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna nerd out for a second. Let me look. Where is this? So this is the test track in Fremont, right? Okay. Real quick. So there's another arrow. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go on Google Earth because I'm a loser. Watch this. I want to see its quarter mile time. I'm dead serious. We can measure this. Watch. So there's Hayward. Fremont is down here. There's the test track. We gotta find the arrow. Okay, so second arrow. So that means he's right around here. Alright, so how long is it for a quarter mile? Oh, not long enough. Not long enough. Alright, well, let's find an eighth of a mile. So it's an eighth mile, a little bit past the past this bridge right here. You can extrapolate eighth mile. You can extrapolate quarter mile time from eighth mile. All right, so just past the bridge, on the other side of the bridge. Let's see, how fast does it go? Alright, hang on. I want to see it, Razlak. They said that, but... Ready? Well, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, he let out. He stepped on the brakes. Look how close the curve is behind him at the start. Yeah, it is pretty close. Here, let's go back into Earth. You think he's over here somewhere? What do you think? He's at the first arrow? Where's 1/8 of a mile from here? That's about 1/8 of a mile right there. Actually, so it's right before the bridge. Alright, let's back it up. Let's take a look. Ready? So right before the bridge. Basically when he passes the second camera. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's... Well, if he's 5 in the 8th, that's sub 10 seconds. Absolutely. Dude, it's 95 miles an hour. 95 miles an hour in the 8th. So he's doing like a 5-second 8th at 90, which is... That's fast, man. That's sub 10 seconds all day. Yeah, that's really quick. Yeah, Doom, that's really fast. he's almost at 100 in the 8th, which is unreal. That's real quick. That's fast, man. That's like I'm impressed. That thing is booking. A 0 to 60 sub 2 seconds is 1.5 G's of force. Dude, he let off, man. Elon let off the car. He didn't put his foot in it all the way to the bridge. He let out. You could tell from the telemetry. See, he let out. he freaking let out, man. Man. Per NHRA rules, that car wouldn't be able to race without being caged, even stock. I know, dude, that's absurd, man. You're absolutely right. It would need a cage. It's sub 10 seconds. Dude, this thing wouldn't pass tech. That's unbelievable. That is so quick. How many G's was the launch? Let me see. Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should. About constant 1G. That's... Yeah, he let out, Painter. I mean, look at how fast he's going. It doesn't even look like he's going that fast. And then they go to the other view, the drone shot. Look at how quick that car is going. Look at his freaking booking, dude. That's cool. That's really cool. That's a cool car. I dig it. I dig it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, he did lift, Forfa. He lifted, which means this thing did 5 seconds in the 8th and he lifted. Like, what the frick, man? That is absurd. It's crazy how fast that car is. That's really, really cool. Anyway. Alright, guys. It's 12:30. I'm gonna go to sleep. That was really awesome. I mean, I can't afford that. None of my cars are... Only one of my cars are from this century. Oops. But I still dig it. That's really cool. See, I think Elon Musk has something right on the money. I get it. People don't like electric cars. I understand. But if it's something I think he has... What he has on the money is that cars need to be cool. They need to be cool. They need to be fun as hell to drive. Consider that when you think about what I said about the Ford Maverick. I'm like, alright. Transverse pickup truck. Lovely. Tesla's making that. See what I'm talking about? See the difference? That's cool, man. Caviar, they remade the Maverick. It is now a crossover transverse front-wheel drive pickup truck. What did I miss? Just got back. Oh, snap. Okay, hold on. I'm not going to leave just yet. Snap, you got to see this. Watch this, dude. Alright. Watch the telemetry. It's boring, Yarg. That's what it means. Yo, he let out. He freaking let out, dude. Did you see those numbers? Did you see this car? This car weighs 4,500 pounds. What the frick, dude? It goes 0 to 60 in sub 2. We measured the distance here. This thing did sub 5 in the 8th, which is unreal. It was sub 5 in the 8th at 95 miles an hour. That is absurdly quick. That's a 10-second car. It's a 10-second car all day. Yeah, that'd be cool. As I leave my 9-second bike in the other room. Dude, the frick? Yeah, right? That thing is nuts, man. That is a nuts car. Admit it is limited to 1,000 horsepower. Look, they showed the dyno curve at the very end. They showed the dyno curve. Frick you, what curve? Like, what the hell? What the hell is this? What the frick, man? It just stays at 1,000 horsepower through the entire power band. There is no power band. I don't believe that. 20,000 RPM. That's so cool. And I don't swoon over Teslas very much. That's really freaking cool. The motors are composite overwrap. They did that to keep the coils in place. So the coils, it's a composite overwrap rotor in the motor, so the winding doesn't unwind at 20,000 RPM. That's unbelievable. That is ridiculous. I wonder what a stripped interior model can do. Ian, that thing with a cage would be absurd. That thing with a cage at the track with some slicks. It just... It wouldn't... Dude, it looked like a lightning bolt. Oh, I kind of want to do that. That would be amazing. Yeah, no doubt, Yarg. And the carbon can't be that thick so it doesn't block the EM field. That's so cool. It sounds like some tech our Navy turbines need. Yeah, caviar, right? But the sound, I want sound. I'm with you. No, I'm with you on that one. But this thing is still cool. Because you know what, I bet you know what you hear with this thing? I bet you hear the gears winding. You know that noise. The sound of the gears meshing at high RPMs. I like that noise. That noise is cool. I'll take that noise. That noise is alright. I mean, it's got 1,000 horsepower, man. What do you want? Like, a track version could cut the battery size to shave weight. I mean, I'd take the weight, Yarg, and the heat pumps because a smaller battery would be lighter, right? But it would overheat real quick. P100D had loud motors. I hope Plaid has screaming motors. I love that sound. Cool. The noise gets annoying. I want the V10 F1 noise. All right, that's fair. That's fair. That's a cool car. All right. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me. Let's see who's still streaming. That's cool. I dig it. That's a really cool car. My buddy Taradra is over playing Witcher. Let's go see what he's up to. Let's go see what Taradra's up to, guys. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Once again, tomorrow's the last stream before I go on vacation. We'll probably do GTA racing on Saturday night, but I am taking next week off. Brimo's family's coming to town, so I don't really have a choice. I want to... I need a week off. This SSTO stuff has gotten me a little... It's been a little crazy week. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll do more test flights with the vehicle, and maybe I'll try to see if we can get the bigger one working. Maybe. All right? So thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll go for a third test flight tomorrow if I can get that stupid pad to do what I want. And then we'll go for